me the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you.
Hello, beautiful creatures. Welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name's Amy, and I'm so glad to have you. I hope you're doing well. Today, I'm doing a pick a card all about the messages the Dark Goddess has for you. So this should be an insightful and helpful reading, and I'm so glad you're here today. If this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? It's so good to have you. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel and becoming a member of my tribe. If you're a returning subscriber, a tribe member, hey guys, what's up? How are you? It's always good to connect with your energy, and I truly appreciate you guys being here. Okay, so keep in mind this is a general reading. It's a general session. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. All that information and my social media will be down in the description box. Okay, so let's get into these cards, shall we? The first group is going to be reflection. These cards are from the Samhain Oracle. The second group is going to be Third Harvest. There we go. Third Harvest. And the third group is going to be Frog. I will insert a little video with some backing music so you can take a moment and see which cards you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one, there probably is a message in more than one for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey Group 1, all of you that selected the reflection card from the Saltwind Oracle deck, this is going to be a reading all about the messages the Dark Goddess has for you. Now, I'm feeling this certain energy with this card, so I'm going to read this card to you. It says, "Be wary of things you believe to see with your eyes wide shut, for they are mirrors of the mad and truths only spoken with a bleeding tongue." Okay, Group 1, there's something you're not seeing. Okay, so we're going to get into this thing that you're not seeing, all right? Keep in mind this is a general reading. It's a general session. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. All of the information is down in my description box below, along with my social media. So let's shuffle some cards and get more information on what Group 1 is not seeing. I'm feeling like there's something coming. Okay, there's something coming for Group 1. Dark Goddess, Ancestors, Angels, Dark Goddess, Lilith, Persephone, Tiamat. Yes, I'm feeling it. All right. El Shaddai, the Radiant Lord, wisdom, paternalism, and kindness. All right. I feel like you've learned a lot. I feel like in the last year, Group 1, you've gone through a lot, and it's been tough. It's been intense. I see tears. I see anger. I see doors shutting, people walking away. This might be you as well. Very powerful time in the last year for Group 1. Okay, if you don't resonate with this energy, you need to pick another group. Okay, each group is going to have a really particular frequency, and if you don't resonate with this one already, it's probably not for you. Okay, let's keep going. And yeah, I feel like you've learned a lot. You may have some issues with your father as well that kind of bubbled up in the last year, and I feel like you've learned to be kind to yourself, or you're learning it. Some of you guys are still learning, you know, to be kind to yourself, make room for yourself. I'm being pulled to the Moonology deck. Let's shuffle this up and get some more energy on the table here. Tell me more about Group 1. What are they not seeing coming? I think you have been lost in the moment of like doing the work, buckling down, doing what you're supposed to do, being responsible, taking care of your responsibilities. I just hear this kind of dull energy of like digging really deep, letting people go, people leaving, kind of like chaotic cataclysms happening. I'm seeing a tower fall. And then you're kind of stuck in this energy of like doing what you're supposed to, fulfilling other people's expectations of you, and just kind of, it's almost like you've been sleepwalking through life after this loss, this walking away. And there's something coming that you're not seeing. I'm going to tell you, it feels very positive. And I feel like you have been in so much deep energy for so long, so much of that like digging in, doing the work. I can relate to this because when I had my teeth extracted, I lost sight of the end game. Some of you guys have lost sight of your end game, what you're really trying to manifest, what you're trying to do, where you're trying to go, what your goals are, what your dreams are. You may feel like you've lost your goals and your dreams because of what you've been through. You kind of feel like maybe you're off course somehow. The Dark Goddess wants you to know you're completely where you should be, okay? Sometimes stagnation, when we feel stagnation after a lot of chaos, after a lot of trauma and things like that, we feel peace as stagnation, okay? And what I'm getting here is it's really important for you to see the peace around you. Even if you don't feel it, see it. You know, when you talk to your kids, when you're in the moment with your children, listening to their day or helping them with homework, when you're in the moment with your dog or in nature, concentrate on those moments of being present. It will really help you move into a point where the stagnation is transformed into peace, okay? Realize that the people, places, and things you've lost in the last year, and it's very specific, the last year, have really brought you to this place where you can now transmute that energy of stagnation, pain, abandonment, all those issues that come up when people walk away, or relationships walk away, or we get fired, or we get broken up with. We can transmute that now from stagnation and pain into peace and happiness. But the key to that is to be in the moment for you guys. You got to be in the moment. And I know it's hard, but the more you can be in the moment and present, the more you will see how easy it is to transition from stagnation to peace. You're going to have to change up your energy, okay? That's part of it. Being in the moment helps us change up our energy. Laugh when something's funny. Don't hold back your laughter. Don't hold back your smile. Don't hold back from showing joy. It's okay for you to be joyful again. It's okay for you to be happy again. Okay, I'm going to get this card right here. All right, we have don't let the past hold you back. Boom. Boom, pa-boom. Don't let your past keep you from moving forward. Now, I know this is hard, okay? I know it's hard when you feel like you're like, I'm feeling like a vortex, like a voided vortex of just really dense energy that it's like the people, places, and things are gone, but you're left with the ghosts of them. And when I see or feel this kind of energy, I feel like some of you guys need to mourn the loss before you can move forward, okay? You need to mourn whatever it is you lost, whatever it is you walked away from. For some of you guys, it's part of yourself. Like you had to move out of a certain level of thinking or being and, you know, hold space for the part of you that got you that far, that got you to that point where now you can let it go. And that doesn't mean you don't retain the memory, the wisdom. You don't completely forget the experience, but you transmute the energy signature so that when you remember it, you can also feel the energy of overcoming it, of moving into a new frequency, that you're not there anymore, okay? But for some of you, there's a very important step here, and you guys, there's some mourning that still needs to be done. And here's the thing, you can't put yourself in denial. You can't say, oh, I've mourned it. Listen, I've done that, and I understand it, because we want to move through it. But you have to hold space for that energy to mourn whatever it is, okay? If you guys feel like you've mourned it and you feel like you're ready to move to the next level, then there you go. Don't let your past hold you back. So don't let your past patterns become blockages and obstacles for you to overcome again. This is an opportunity for you to leave that energy in the past, okay? Because something good is bubbling. I'm seeing a cauldron bubbling, just bubbling with possibility. Okay, so there is a beautiful possibility that is coming forward for you, Group 1. And in order for you to connect with it, you're going to have to switch up your energy. Okay? All right, let's get another card for you guys. Tell me more about Group 1. What is this wonderful, good, amazing thing coming? Because it feels good. I feel like, you know what I'm seeing? I'll tell you what I'm seeing. I'm seeing 3 witches standing around a big, big, big cauldron, and it bubbling over. The fire is really big. And they're all just like, rubbing their hands around the cauldron with anticipation of what is about to bubble up, what is about to be conjured up into your life. Some of you guys are witches, or you work with magic or manifestation or what have you. But I'm feeling like there is so much possibility bubbling up for you guys. And I'm feeling this card. All right. Samhain, death. Transformation. Ooh, I got chills. Transformation is bubbling up. As the cauldron sets on our hearth, on the fire of becoming, we are transformed, okay? You guys are going through a major transformation. I am seeing a phoenix, like take flight, fly up out of a cauldron, okay? So you have phoenix energy. That's what's going on here. That's why the last year has been so hard. First, you must burn, okay? So that means when you hear about the phoenix, often that is said, and it is true. You must burn. You must feel. You must feel the emotions of mourning, of loss, of sadness. And you know what? Damn it, get angry. It's okay for you to get angry, Group 1. I feel like you guys have been holding back your anger. Getting in touch with your anger helps you get in touch with your vulnerabilities, and it helps you see how people have treated you. Okay, getting angry allows you to stand in this energy of like, how dare you take me for granted? How dare you treat me like I don't matter? That anger is powerful, and it helps the phoenix rise. Feeling the sorrow, feeling the mourning, feeling the loss, feeling grief and despair, that helps us rise as well, because it is those smoldering kind of emotions that help burn the phoenix all the way down to ash. The anger, the passion. Anger connects us to passion. Passion connects us to our life purpose, to our great love, to our dreams and our goals. And you can light that through connecting with anger, being angry. It's okay, but don't stay there. So you want to take that anger, that passion, because anger is passion, and you want to see what you love, see what you're drawn to, see what curiosities lie before you, because I guarantee you there is something burning within you. Even though a phoenix appears to be completely destroyed by ashes, the truth is within the phoenix lies the fire that helps us transform, the fire that helps us turn that energy from what it was into the future energy of what we will be, okay? You are a phoenix, okay? And you've been burning, and now it's time for you to ignite your own flame. It's okay to be angry, okay? I'm starting to kind of tear up here. I feel people have really done you wrong. You've been mistaken. You've been taken advantage of. People have I'm literally seeing someone get stepped on by others, okay? And now it is the time for you to allow that old self to be burned away by the true emotions of how people have treated you, by the true emotions you feel when you think about things that people have said and done to you. Yeah, just give that space to feel that. It's okay to be angry. Get angry. Get passionate. Get loud. Get bold. Make the bold moves. That's what I'm hearing now. I'm like, make the bold moves. Go forward into your truth. Take your passion and your anger transformed into passion by following your curiosity. What is burning within you that you want to do? That is the fire of the phoenix. All right. Okay, let's get another card here. I'm going to get one from the Kitchen Witches Oracle. Tell me more about group 1, about this passionate thing that they don't see coming. Actually, what I'm seeing is your passion actually lighting up your pathway to this beautiful thing you don't see coming. And you know what? They haven't yet told me what that beautiful thing is. Tell me what this beautiful thing is. Tell me. Yes, tell me. Give me more cards. Give me one more. Give me more cards. Okay, I'm going to take that one. I always get excited when they pop out. Okay. All right, we have catnip bond. Ooh, you guys. What is going on? Ferocity. Yes. Ooh, a ferocious bond. It sounds passionate, doesn't it? And we have wishes. Okay, this is something you've been wishing for. Think of it. Is it love? Is it manifestation of a career goal, a family goal? Is it money? It feels like something that you're fiercely passionate about. And I have chili pepper here, ferocity, dandelion, wishes, catnip, bond. And you know, catnip is like, it's so cute when cats get catnip because they go a little crazy, right? And they're passionate about that herb. They're passionate. They like it. They want more of it. I'm feeling like kind of a lustful energy. I'm feeling like a sexual energy as well, a bonding energy. And it could be that you lust for, you know, success and things like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's the seat of our power, right? Yeah, what is this? Tell me. I want to know. Okay, I'm going to pull from the Magic Oracle deck here. We're going to find out. Tell me what this passionate, almost addictive energy is of this wish that's coming for group 1. You guys have done some work. It's almost like I feel that I'm hearing like reward, gift. This is going to be a sign of your success. It's going to be a validation of your manifestation. Okay, I'm going to get 3 cards from this deck as well. 1. Oh, okay, they want me to take those 2. So I'm going to take the bottom, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get the bottom 2. Right? Okay, we have protection. Strong protective magic for the family and the home. Okay, so no matter what you're going through, you're protected. Okay, also, if you need to do some protections, do those things. Do the things that make sense to you. Clear your space, protect yourself. That should be something you do on the regular, okay? Okay, so what's the need for this protection? Why do we need it? I have a big grin on my face. You guys can't see it, but little luxuries generates luxurious surroundings and experiences. Ooh. I'm feeling literally like a warm bubble bath and like candles. This feels very romantic. This feels like love. Okay, for a lot of you, this is love. All right, this is a lustful partner that's going to help you with healing. Okay, true healing of the mind, body, and soul. Group 1. Yes, the dark goddess is bringing you that energy. All right. It feels very much rooted in your passionate energy. It feels very much rooted in your appearance becomes more healing. The way you handle yourself becomes more healing. And you are drawing to you someone very special. For some of you guys, this is like love. This is the love you've been waiting for. Okay, and you may be with somebody and you know they're not your person, or you may be in a hookup situation, or this may come as a surprise. You may actually be with this person, and what's going to happen is the dark goddess is going to reveal that this is your person. This really is your person. You're going to get a validation, a clarity. It's going to be so crystal clear that you're not going to be able to deny it. Okay, and we have safe and happy travel, protection from harm, from journeying. Okay. Again, protection. I feel like you guys have been a little concerned about safety. And you know, money's tight. The world is weird. There's weird things happening in the world every day. And I feel like this little luxury is connected to the gift. Okay, it's something you're very passionate about, and it's something that was made just for you. And some of you guys, you manifested it. All right, this is a huge deck, so I'm going to shuffle it up and get a few more cards for you guys. Tell me more about what's coming. You are transforming. You are the phoenix. Okay, and this bond it's so seductive and addictive. Okay, so if this is work, this is something you're very passionate about. If this is love, this is somebody who's going to light your fire. You know what I'm saying? Okay, priest, light attributes, facilitates spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. Like this is a soulmate. Okay, this is a really important soulmate. All right, and this could be a new client that comes in and sees your potential. If you own your own business, this could be a boss who finally, it's like one day they just open their eyes and they're like, oh my gosh, this person is such an amazing employee or whatnot. Or this is love. And this is someone who you have a deep, deep soul connection with. This is a deep soul connection. All right, we have hermit. Seek solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity. Yeah, this person, I'm picking up on the person's energy, and this is someone who I'm feeling like they know their way around spirituality. Like this is somebody who may be a witch or an occultist or something like that. I also feel like with the Hermit card, I'm feeling like someone who really marches to the beat of their own drum. This could be you or this person. And I feel like for a lot of you that you guys are probably right now saying, no, I don't think so, Amy. I've had enough of relationships, right? Or I'm working on my career. Like I said, I keep coming back to career, but if you're working on something, there is someone going to see you rise as you catch fire and the phoenix begins to ascend out of the cauldron of becoming. It's like this soulmate sees you as a star in the sky. I'm seeing a star. I'm seeing like a phoenix flying across the sky, and there are going to be people who cannot help but be drawn to your energy. Be aware, there may be some obsessive energy that comes with this as well. A lot of times when you become the phoenix and you are ablaze, many people become mesmerized by the power of that, and they get a little obsessive. So you may be stirring up some obsessive energies with some people, and just be aware of that when they start acting kind of weird. This may be people you've known for a long time and they start acting weird. Just be aware, it's your energy. Your frequency has changed. Your old self has now gone away. It was reduced to ash. And now you are aflame. You're on fire with passion. And you're illuminated by this fire. And people cannot help but see you now, all right? The people you need to see you. I know if you're an introvert, this is terrifying. I get it. But the truth is, for a lot of you introverts, there are things you want to make happen, like you want your person or you want to manifest success. And in order for that to happen, honey, people have to see you. You can't be a hermit and sit behind closed doors and work all this deep work and never allow anyone to see what you've done, okay? You can't get your person that way either, all right? You have to put yourself out there so they can come towards you, okay? And we have, the Prince, light attributes, romantic charm, and potential for power. Okay, so I feel like this is a powerful energy. In love, I feel like this energy is going to sweep you up off your feet. Look, there are flowers behind this person's back. Okay, they are ready. For a lot of you, I feel like for some of you, they've been watching you. Okay, I know for introverts, that's like a little creepy. Okay, but not in a stalkery way, not in the obsessive way that I spoke of before. This is in a way where a soulmate sees their soulmate aflame, a fire, and it's drawn to them out of their own, I'm hearing like mediocrity. It's like right now this person is kind of living in a state of where everything feels very gray. Okay, meaning like a cotton ball. Like it doesn't really have a lot of, what is the word I'm looking for? A lot of oomph, a lot of passion. And they see you and it's almost like your phoenixing experience ignites theirs. And part of their phoenixing experience involves them moving closer to you. Okay, group one, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day, and I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group two, all of you that were drawn to the third harvest. This is going to be your reading all about the message the Dark Goddess has for you. So keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. All that information is down in my description box below. Okay, so I'm going to read this card to you so you can kind of see the energies that we're dealing with. Okay, third harvest, daughter of the woods, feel thy sacred swell with suppleness. Taste the gathering of honey's milk, filling your emptiness. What a beautiful card. I feel like this is a blessing. Okay, the third harvest, number 38, that reduces to an 11. You could take that down to 2 as well, but I'm picking up on 11s. 11s may be very powerful numbers for group 2. You may be seeing 11, 11, 2, 2, 2, 2, that kind of thing, all right? And I'm feeling an incredible blessing coming forward for you. This is the fruit of your hard work. This is the fruit of the seed you have sown. So whatever you've been working on, that's what this reading's about. All right, I'm going to get some cards from the archetype deck. Let me put this right here so you guys can kind of see it. Okay. All right, let's knock this. All right, Dark Goddess, guides, ancestors, angels, Lilith, Persephone, underworld goddesses, come forward and give the very best messages for group 2 about this divine blessing. It feels like a divine blessing. This involves divine timing. And I know some of you guys are like, ugh, do I have to hear about divine timing one more time? Yes, probably. I know, it gets to be a drag, doesn't it? Okay. It gets to be a drag. All right. We have Father, light attributes, talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. All right. So a positive energy, a positive masculine energy. This could be the divine masculine coming forward for you. And this feels like action. There's action. Some of you guys are going to have to move forward, take an action. Maybe you guys have been guided to take an action and you've really been kind of dragging your tail on it, and I get it. You know, I go kicking and screaming a lot of the time when I'm guided to do things. But I'm finding that that's part of my block, is that I resist the change. I resist, putting myself out there. I resist it. And the universe, I feel like the dark divine feminine is trying to bless you. But there's something very important here about your masculine energy. Masculine energy is about action. It's about going forward. There is something you need to do to claim this harvest, to claim this blessing. There's something that you need to do. Okay, we have teacher, light attribute, ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Okay, some of you guys are either working on getting knowledge, wisdom, experience in this. This could be career. It could be a business. It could be a creative project that you've been working on for a long time. And I feel like there is much energy that's been put into this. And I don't think you realize it, but on so many levels, you've perfected this to the level that now the next step is like going out there, putting it out there. Put out some applications for new jobs. If you've been thinking about a business, do that thing, act upon it. If you've been thinking about making a YouTube channel, you need to do it. It takes a while to get the hang of this certain kind of YouTube thing, being on social media, okay? Whatever it is, I'm seeing like the Fool card. Like there is a leap that needs to be made. And the Dark Goddess is insistent that there is action that you need to take. All right? Child nature, light attributes. Friendship with animals. Yeah, friendships with animals. Communication with nature spirits. Okay, you are being divinely guided. For some of you guys, there is a choice coming. There's a leap, there's a decision, okay? And behind this decision is a harvest. This is where your harvest is going to come from. Listen, if you want other people to bet on you, you have to bet on yourself, okay? If you're not willing to bet on yourself, then how is anybody going to ever, move closer to you, give you the opportunity, see your artwork, see your music, or whatever this is that you're working on? How are they going to hire you? How are you going to get a loan for a big business? How are you going to do these things if you hide your expertise and wisdom away? A lot of you guys don't realize it, but you have reached the level of where, you're doing things professionally, okay? And people are going to be able to see it, but you got to be brave. There's bravery here with this third harvest. This harvest isn't just for anything, okay? We have the Ace of Hazards, which I'll show them to you in a minute. The Ace of Hazards, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So a new beginning. Ooh, I dropped it. All right, I picked that one up. I'll show you the cards in just a minute. I want to go ahead and pull 5 tarot, and I'm going to take the bottom one. Okay, let's go through them and see what came out here. All right. The last 2 came out in reverse, and I'm going to leave them in reverse. Okay. First of all, we have the Ace of Hazards, which is the Ace of Pentacles. That's a new beginning. That can be success. It can be, and I'm feeling business here, like career. You guys, there is a new beginning in your career happening, in your money, in your house of money, okay? There's new possibilities for you. And we have the 5 of Swords. This is in an area of competition. This is in an area where I'm hearing like you are going to be seen above the competition. Okay, so if you're applying for jobs, someone's going to see you. Okay, you may think the competition is tough and you're not as talented. If you have something you're wanting to put out there, something creative, artistic, wherever it is, okay, a lot of you have kind of, well, there's no other word for this, so I'm just going to use it. Pardon my French. But you have mind-fucked yourself into believing that you are not as good as what you are. And I feel like the few people who I feel like for some of you, there's a few people who have seen your work and they're amazed by it. And they tell you that. But there's something about your own internal issues that's blocking the reception of those compliments, of people seeing your talent or your ability here, okay? And it feels like self-sabotage. It feels like someone who has never had anyone really get behind them and their abilities, their craft, their skill, their mind, the things they want to do. I don't feel like you've had a lot of cheerleaders. So for you, it's very weird for people to tell you how good you are because part of you doesn't buy it. And you feel like you have to work and work and work and work and keep working and keep working and keep sowing the seed, okay? And the truth is the seeds have been sown, honey, and now you're shining, okay? It's all right. It's all right for you to accept a compliment. It's all right for you to acknowledge that you are that bitch, okay? It's okay. It's okay for you to say, yeah, I did the damn thing. That is me. That is all me, honey. I did it. That's right. I worked hard. I did the shit. That's me, and I'm going to rise above my competition. They're going to see me. They're going to see me rise. I'm seeing a phoenix. I saw a phoenix in the first group as well. The second group, I'm feeling it as well. I feel like you're just rising, but yours is different. Theirs was in a cauldron. I feel like you are alone in isolation. Because I felt in that group, there was a cauldron with like a group of witches around the cauldron kind of conjuring up this phoenix. I feel like you're in the desert. What I'm seeing is a phoenix reduced to ashes in a desert and working very hard to catch fire. I'm seeing like a bird or a vulture, a buzzard trying to strike a match, trying to light it. Like a bird of death, meaning transformation, like you have been in the ashes. Okay, working very hard to catch fire. And what you don't realize is what I'm seeing is that buzzard energy, that bird is already on fire. You're already illuminated. Okay? People can already see your talent and abilities. Honey, own it. Own who you are. This group, you guys need to own your shit. Own who you are. I'm feeling like, well, I'm picking up on the devil here. Okay, this is self-sabotage, all right? This is somebody who has never been told that they have a lot of worth. They've never felt like they have a lot of worth. And you were born with very special gifts and abilities. I'm going to cry. You guys are so talented. You have so much potential here. I don't care where you are in your life. You always have potential to transform your life into something that makes you happier, makes you feel in flow with the universe, okay? Don't let the past hold you back. I got that in group 1. You guys might need to go watch group 1, okay? Because we have the world here. Look, the world is on fire. The world is on fire. And this energy is just hiding away, and the world is ablaze. The world isn't ablaze with destruction. The world is on fire with change and possibility. And I feel like for you guys need to, I know the world appears to be in a very destructive pattern. The world is in a phoenixing event where now we're burning it down. We're burning down everything that does not work for our collective anymore. And this is going to take a while. And it's going to be reduced to ash. Here's the desert. I feel like here's the desert that I was talking about. Seeing the bird, the phoenix in the desert. Working very hard to light yourself on fire, to reignite your passion and reignite your drive, and for people to see you. Working for people to see you, but staying hidden. Okay? You are already on fire. And the secret to you really soaring into this phoenixing energy is you receiving the compliments as validation and also synchronicities that you are extremely that bitch. Okay? You are that bitch. You did the damn thing. Okay? Run, do your lap of victory, honey. Enjoy this process of rising into this energy. And your universe, your world is going to catch fire, not with destruction, but with a possibility, power, illumination. People are going to see your talent and your abilities, and it's going to be such a beautiful thing. And we have the 9 of Cups in reverse, okay? For some of you guys, you don't feel like it's possible. That's part of your block. Like you're still in this desert here, and you don't think it's possible, even though you've been working on this shit, okay? You've been working on this. Like, it's not like you just sat by and, rubbed a magic lamp and said, Genie, bring me success, bring me that thing, bring me money, bring me joy, happiness. You have been working on it. And this universe, how it works, everything's in balance. So your work will be met with success and possibility. But you have to own it. You have to own yourself. You are talented. You are wonderful. And you are moving into the energy of becoming more of who you want to be. All right? You want to be the phoenix ascending into the stars. Right? You want people to see your talent and ability. You are already on fire, honey. You're already in the phoenix energy. You just have to begin to allow and receive. That's what it is. You guys need to receive your harvest from the universe. You need to celebrate every victory. You need to take every compliment, okay? You need to accept that positive energy the universe, the dark goddess is going to begin to send to you to validate everything you've been through, okay? This is you, group 2. This is you, all right? This is all you. This feels like such beautiful energy. I'm being drawn to the Kitchen Witch's Oracle. And we're going to kind of shuffle that up. Tell me more about group 2. You deserve this, okay? You've worked for it. And here's the thing. I don't think you really needed to work as hard as you have. This is an inborn ability that you have, group 2. Yeah, maybe you need to learn the skill, but skills can be learned. Talent is something inborn, okay? You're born with it. It's a gift. It's a gift from a past life. Many of you guys are going to start dreaming about your past lives, or you're being drawn to certain archaeology, or there's some kind of, I'm getting like hits on current digs going on, things that have been found. Egypt, there is, okay, for you guys, there is a burial place in Egypt that's recently been found, and they have pulled out a large number of coffins and bodies and whatnot, and something about that might be very stirring to you. So look that up online. It's very recent, and there was a lot of like coffins and things like that found. And I feel like there's past life energy being pulled through the dark goddess here, and I'm feeling like she wants you to remember who you were. At one time, you were very well known, very well liked. Your work was, for some of you, your work is still looked at as like a masterpiece, and people wonder how you did it. For some of you guys, this is buildings, this is ancient buildings. For others, this is like sculpture or art, painting, and I feel like you guys have brought forward a gift. It may not be the exact same gift, but it is the exact same frequency to this life, because at the time we're at right now on the planet, we need that expression of divine feminine, okay? Creative things are expressions of the divine feminine, aligned and balanced with masculine energy. So action, actually do it. Not just thinking, doing. You have been doing, and this is yours, honey. This beautiful manifestation, validations, and synchronicities are yours. Just claim it. There is so much energy going through my hands right now. Okay, we have forbidden. Woo! I'm feeling an irresistible energy with you. Like there is just, people are going to not be able to resist you. You're becoming irresistible, okay? We have elderflower warding. So if you've never warded before and you feel called to this because of this card and you don't know what it is, look it up, research it. It's a call for you to go with your curiosity and find out more about this. And we have elderflower. I feel like for some of you guys, you need to look into this herb as well. It could be very helpful. And then we have recovery. I'm not going to say that name. Recovery is coming for you. All right. I feel like a lot of you are very tired. You're very worn out because you've been over giving your energy to this endeavor that you've been working so hard on. Okay. You've been over giving. It's okay to say no. It's okay to take a break. Some of you guys need to take a break before. Okay. Some of you, okay, this is different energy for different people. Some of you guys need to take a break so that this third harvest can fully manifest. And just to begin to receive that energy. For some of you guys, you're being tested on if you will take a break and recover when you're tired and then go forward. And probably what I'm feeling is like during a period of recovery is when many people will find you. And you're going to go through cycles of work, recovery, work, recovery, work, recovery. For others of you, you're called to rest and work, and it will come in for you. Okay, so it's different for different people. But definitely you guys need to take care of yourself. Some of you guys, you need to like relax, calm down. I know it's hard when you're trying to manifest something and you're putting the work in. You guys are worker bees, all right? You work and work. And some of you guys may be workaholics, like you overwork yourself. And the universe, your dark goddess, won't manifest this until you learn how to take care of yourself better by knowing when to rest and when to recover. They do not want you to get into a position where you're going to work yourself to death, okay? Because then you can't reap the third harvest. Because you're so tired, it doesn't matter that it's manifested. You're exhausted and you feel like you have to keep that intensity up. No, you don't, okay? This is divinely guided. This is divine timing, all right? Everything is timing and there is no coincidences, okay? So I feel like some of you guys on your projects or at work or whatever this is, you get working and then all of a sudden something happens and you can't go forward. That is the dark goddess saying, honey, you need to rest. And let me tell you something, when you learn about the power of recovery and taking time to rest and then seeing that when you go back to work, you're fully rested and your work becomes much more powerful and profound. It transforms your realm of manifestation and possibility. It transforms what people see. It's like your illumination cannot happen until you value yourself, okay, enough to take a break. Enough to say, you know what, I'm going to say no to that offer, or I'm going to put that off until I feel better. I'm going to allow my very best work to come forward by taking better care of myself. When you take care of yourself and put yourself first, as a creative person, your work can become much more powerful, much more profound. And with that energy of profound work, you get new people, places, and things that come in. You get word of mouth. You get people who see you already on fire and give you compliments. You know, they give you raises. They're drawn to help you. They're drawn to give you attention because, honey, you're already on fire. For many of you, you can't see that you're already in the phoenixing process because you're so damn tired, okay? Rest. What I need you to do is nurture your creativity or whatever this project is with self-care, okay? It's very powerful. Things can change, magical things can happen when we honor ourselves first. All right? Okay, group 2, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that were drawn to the frog. This is going to be your reading all about the message the Dark Goddess has for you. I'm feeling like different Dark Goddess energies here. This could be Lilith, it could be Persephone, it could be Hecate. Just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind, all right? I'm also feeling like feminine angels, feminine guides coming forward as well. And they would be dark feminine, all right? Let me read the frog card to you guys. The number is 17. May the lily beneath your breasts allow you to drink from the healing waters. Be still, for there is serenity behind the drowning croaks. Okay, group 3. You know, what I'm feeling is anxiety here. I'm feeling a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, a lot of grief. I'm hearing like frogs croaking, and it's a lot of frogs croaking, like massive amounts of croaking, like distraction, anxiety. There's something giving you a lot of anxiety. And the Dark Goddess wants you to know there's peace and healing coming. There's serenity coming for you. Let's find out more about it. Let's pull from the Mausolea Oracle deck. Tell me about this anxiety. What is this about, Dark Goddess? What is this about, Lilith? Feeling Lilith's energy particularly. Anxiety. I'm feeling like this is from childhood. This is some kind of childhood wound that just will not go away. And a lot of you are getting very frustrated about it. We see here Vanith, caretaker of the lost, respite, assistance, memory. Yeah, this feels like childhood trauma. Okay, some of you guys have some heavy trauma. If you don't resonate with that, then there's going to be another group for you, 2 or 1. And I'm feeling like for you guys, it's almost like there's, well, there's an underlying kind of energy program underneath their anxiety. I feel like you, as a child, you never felt like you fulfilled expectations. You never felt good enough. For some of you guys, your energy feels very fragmented. You feel a little shattered here because you were never really allowed to grow up in a sense of wholeness of self, in a sense of the wonder of who you are. And I feel a lot of repression here. This could be religious oppression, very strict parenting, and I don't pick up on that much, but very strict, demanding parenting. And I feel like mother energy, I'm feeling like narcissistic mother here. I'm feeling like no matter how hard you worked, how much you gave, it wasn't enough. For some of you guys, trigger warning, there was abuse here as well. It would get physical. And no, I'm just, this energy is just, it's a lot. It's a lot, you guys. I feel it. I feel the trauma and abuse of this group. And I understand it, never feeling good enough, working really hard. And it's like, what I'm seeing is like, I'm seeing an American Horror Story, the one with the clown, all right? And I'm seeing like the clown as a child coming home and showing mother this beautiful picture, and them like wadding it up and throwing it away. I'm like, do it again, it's not good enough. Do it again, it's not good enough. It's like you may have had like music lessons or sports or something as a child, and very demanding maternal energy here. Very demanding. It could be father with some feminine energy, but I'm feeling like demanding to look a certain way. Some of you guys have some body issues because there were limits put on your appearance. There was a non-acceptance of your natural state of being. This could be, size issues. I'm feeling like forced dieting, forced weight loss, calling you names and things like that. I'm so sorry. No child should ever have to live through that. You should never have a parent who makes you feel less than. And as parents, I'm a parent. We're not perfect, all right? But I feel like there was no apology for bad behavior from this parent. There was no acknowledgement that you weren't being treated fairly, okay? This makes you question so much, and your anxiety is rooted in that, because every time there's always fear. For some of you guys, you have a hard time talking on the phone. You have a hard time returning phone calls. You may even have a hard time messaging people, returning messages, because you're an empath and you feel energy really powerfully. And because of the way you were brought up, you don't trust your gut. You don't trust yourself. You don't trust that other people won't hurt you. And it's made you afraid of people, okay? And this could be a very hidden fear, a fear that you'll never be able to please anybody, that people will always disappoint you and hurt you. I feel like you've had there's tender-hearted energy here. You have been treated so horribly that it's almost like you had to hold your own heart like almost aside and be robotic and just accept the mistreatment, maltreatment, emotional neglect, and abuse that you were served. And because of that, your heart has hardened, but the heart hasn't hardened. It's this wall. It's this shell around your heart that is hardened because of the way you've been treated. And I don't think anybody would blame you for how you feel or how you feel about people. I know the dark goddess is there. I'm seeing the dark goddess look down, and that means like it's intense. It's an intense feeling. It's not easy to overcome this. And because you're an empath, it feels so much more intense. Intense is a word that keeps coming to me. Intense. Okay. We have Nyx, Enchantress of the Night. Secrets, Vigilance, Subterfuge. Okay. So that is the energy that I'm picking up on. And there are secrets here within your family. Some people may not realize the levels of abuse that you have suffered. They're in denial of it. And some of you guys are keeping a secret. I just want to pause a minute because keeping other people's dirty secrets and shrinking yourself to make everything okay does not make it okay for you. It's not okay that you feel you have to shrink yourself. That's not okay. It's never okay. And I'm seeing someone, I'm seeing the Eight of Swords here, and I'm just seeing someone who is just so tightly bound. And they have the swords are like words and deeds and traumatic experiences and expectations and feelings of failure and not being good enough. And the truth is that the whole time this was going on, you are actually a beautiful ascended soul. And for many of you, you're probably not going to like this, but you were born into this family to heal its generations. And that's why you're so empathic. That's why you feel it so deeply. Because you don't just feel the pain of your experience. You're feeling the pain of your ancestors before you. Okay? You are a healer. You're a sage. You're an ascended energy. And it is true that many ascended energies sign up to go into these toxic, abusive families. And as someone who's been through it, I understand, that sucks. It just flat sucks, right? But you've been given that situation to help you rise and overcome and heal generations, not just within your family, but within the collective, all right? Because we are all one within the collective. We have what we feel are separate consciousnesses, and that's a whole nother video, but we are ultimately one human collective, okay? So when you heal yourself, you heal generations. I've said that many times, but you guys, you have a lot of heavy stuff to do. You've been healing it. I feel like some of you guys have been healing it. Some of you guys there is a need here to act upon this secret, to no longer keep it. Some of you guys have never spoken this out loud to a single soul. And it's time for you to just speak it. Speak the truth. Don't write it down. You don't have to record it. Just start speaking it alone. Speak it in the mirror. Speak what happened. You cannot heal what you cannot feel. Okay? And some of you guys need to walk in to the moment of acceptance that, yes, this happened to me. This happened to me. And it wasn't right and it wasn't fair. And I'm feeling like you guys have not gotten angry enough. There's anger that needs to be purged here. It's part of the block. It's part of the anxiety that you're feeling. And peace and serenity, healing is coming for you. But first, you have to acknowledge, you can't skip the part where you acknowledge that it happened and you take it in and you grieve it and you mourn it. If you need professional help, please go seek it. I'm just a woman with a gift and I'm sharing it with you today. We have Jinan, the maid, guardian of saints, humility, disillusionment, champion. There you are. And I'm getting that quote. I am my own fucking hero. You don't need a hero. You don't need someone to come save you. You have the ability to save yourself. You have the ability to rise within this lifetime and have peace and happiness. And some of you guys, there's shadow work here. Heavy, intense shadow work. Okay? Let's pull from the archetype deck. Okay, tell me more about this. Group 3, this isn't easy. It can take time. And if you knew how much time this would take, you might not start it, okay? This isn't an overnight thing. The first thing, Group 3, I feel you need to do is speak your truth to yourself. Okay, sit with it, cry, get angry, get frustrated, mourn the loss of what you thought was. For me personally, in my own journey with trauma, I was made to believe this person was like a superhero. So I had to go from this person being a superhero to being an arch villain in my life and accepting that a lot of the people around me were not loving me and supporting me the way they should, the way people who love you should support you. And for you guys, I feel like there's a very weird underlying jealousy that's coming from one or both of your parental units is what I want to call them. I don't really want to call them parents because I don't feel like you had a fair shake at being properly parented, where you could feel peaceful. I feel like you felt you were the peace. You kept the peace by keeping your mouth shut. You kept the peace by doing what you were told, even though you felt like you did it badly. At least I did it, and at least, you know, I don't have to go through the suffering that is implemented on me when I don't do it. You were made to shrink, and anytime you rebelled in any kind of way, or they thought you were being disrespectful or rebelling, there was quick and swift, for some of you guys, corporal discipline. For others, it was 1,000 times worse than that. For some of you guys, it was emotional trauma here, isolation. And I feel like a lot of you guys have spent a lot of time alone because of the fear of people. And even if you've let people in, they've only gotten into a certain level, because you are never going to let someone hurt you the way you were hurt before. I get that. I get that. And it's hard when it happens when you're a child. And the younger you are, the more difficult it is to let people in, because you haven't had enough good experiences with people to know that most people will not treat you the way you've been treated. Most people see your value because you are a bright and shining star. But underneath it is this energy from like siblings or parents or something, a very weird energy of jealousy, trying to keep you small, not wanting to see you shine, want to see you in the dark. Okay, for a lot of you guys, you may have issues in the dark. And I feel like for this group in particular, the Dark Goddess is saying some of you guys see things in the dark. Okay, you're seeing beings, you're seeing energy around you. Okay, some of you guys, that's part of the secret. You're very gifted. All right, you see dead people, you see multidimensional people. Some of you guys have seen aliens and things like that. You know, you see orbs of light, you see manifestations of spirit, and a lot of you guys like turn your head just to not see it, because your reality is so, well, it's so messed up. Like what you've been through is just so messed up that you're like, I can't deal with that. I can't deal with that. And what the Dark Goddess is saying, those gifts and abilities, empathic ability, psychic ability, spirit medium, highly creative individual, however this resonates for you, those gifts were given to you to help you get through this. You weren't just born into this family with nothing within your soul to equip you to weaponize, to help you overcome this huge obstacle. I'm literally seeing like, do you guys know who Pippi Longstocking is? Pippi Longstocking, look it up. It's a character. It's very old, but she's toting like a machete, a machine gun, overcoming this huge like boulder, like, you know, just blowing it up, getting over it, firing away at everything in their pathway. Once you own your gifts and abilities, you're going to be able to overcome your obstacles. It is part of your strength. Your empathy is part of your strength. It helps keep you sharp. It helps you know when things are dangerous and they're not. It helps you know which people are for you and not. This is about you sharpening your tool of discernment. It will help you release that shell that's around you. It will help you. I feel like a lot of you need to release. You need to release some people. And I'm sorry. I know it's hard. And honestly, there are times I feel like cutting people off is worse than death, because they're still alive, but you're choosing not to have them in your energy because of the toxicity, because of the way they treated you. Because when their energy is still within your energy, you can't rise, you can't heal, because it keeps inflicting that same frequency, that same thought, that same pattern upon you. And one of your life purposes here is for you to break the chains of that pattern, of that generational curse, that whatever this is. I feel like it's powerful because it is intense restriction. It is intense denial of self and gifts. And I feel like throughout, I'm seeing an older woman, like I'm feeling like Civil War energy. And I'm seeing like a beautiful, strong African woman. And I feel like this is like royalty. She was royalty. I'm getting tingles. Royalty in her tribe. And she was reduced to, she was reduced to being a slave. And I feel like for many of you, this is a part of your ancestors. And I feel like this pattern of suffering, of denial, of humanity is being healed within your lifetime and within your family line because you're here. I see an angel. I see this woman seeing a vision of an angel, and I'm getting my crown chakras opening completely up. And I see her seeing you in the future. She is a psychic. She's very gifted. This is a medicine woman. This is someone who is very grounded to the earth. She is the salt of the earth. She is Gaia. She is an expression of Gaia. And she sees you in the future, all in white, with a halo of white around you. And she sees you with a sword. And she knows that even though her life is full of suffering and denial, that the future generations are very important. She fought to keep her children with her, and it was loud. She stood up to, wow, what a powerful energy. What an amazing ancestor this is. And they allowed her to keep her children, which is just, it's repulsive that the thought that she couldn't even keep her children. Like, it's disturbing. What a strong, mighty warrior spirit. So there was an energy with this great, 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 great grandmother in a bloodline here that she wants you to know. I feel her energy coming forward to say, you can heal the generations within your family. The future generations will be grateful for you. You will be remembered within your family for what you've done, for the cycle you broke. You are a cycle breaker. You are a chain breaker. And this powerful ancestor, oh, she's just so amazing, so amazing. Some of you guys need to make an ancestor altar to this energy, and she will give you her name. And I'm hearing like a bee name. And I can't quite pronounce it because it feels like that the white people called her a certain name, but her real name was uttered in her family. And it's almost like no longer would they speak their real names to these really repulsive human beings who did this. They never knew their real names. So they were given names, and the names stayed within the family. And for some of you, you understand what I'm saying. For others, it's a forgotten name. It's a forgotten legacy that's coming forward here. But many of you, this energy, this grandmother, this ancestor energy, very strong, beautiful, profound energy is coming forward to help you heal this trauma, heal this cycle. It could be a cycle of poverty. It could be a cycle of restriction, never being good enough, being thrown away, being used, being abused. I'm seeing actual houses now and neighborhoods where some of you may have grown up, and I feel the isolation. I feel the coldness, a lot of coldness. Some of you guys grew up with parents who were drug addicts. Some of you guys grew up with parents who just could not get it together because they are a wounded child, and it doesn't make it right what happened. Some of you guys, a lot of your boundaries were violated on a repetitive level. I'm seeing children crying from... This is a really powerful group, you guys. You guys are very, very special. And this powerful grandmother energy, ancient dark goddess energy is rising within you to help you heal your family and heal your own life. I feel, remember when I mentioned Pippi Longstocking? I feel like the weapons, the instruments of change and transformation are going to be given to you and attuned with this guide, okay? Some of you guys have an ancestor coming forward to guide you, all right? You need to set up an altar to them, whoever this is. If you don't have a picture, get something that represents their energy, okay? Put it on an altar, light a candle, do whatever's meaningful to you. Honor the space of them, okay? For some of you, this is literally a bloodline. There's a few of you, well, this is a past life energy. Some of you guys will remember like being someone who was like this person I described. Okay, it feels feminine. It feels, and I feel like this energy, if you know the data of your family, this energy lived to be very old. Even though she was mistreated, abused, it's, man, it's just so painful. It's just so painful. It's a wonder. What a wonderful being. Like, no matter what was done to this energy, she kept going. And you know what? She kept her family together as best as she could. And that was her number one goal every day, is to keep it together, keep her family together. So there's a lot of this energy of not feeling good enough, not feeling validated, not feeling worthwhile, not feeling wanted by your family, not feeling wanted by your... It's almost like the work she did, the opposite manifested because of the oppression of oppressors, of the oppressive white energy. And these are white people, okay? And my channel is an inclusive channel, okay? Black Lives Matter, all right? And racist energy is not welcome on my channel. It's not welcome, okay? So I just want to make that clear. I'm sorry. I am incredibly, absolutely, full-heartedly, I apologize. I'm so sorry that this ancestor, that however this is manifesting for you, that you have gone through this, that your family has gone through this. And the reason why you're going to heal it is because this isn't really who your family is, okay? You're not meant to be subjugated. You're meant to rise as the royal blood that you are. There's a lot for you to teach. There's a lot of people who want to learn from you, who you can help grow and heal their own families. But it all starts at home, okay? All right. Okay. We have child wounded, Midas miser, storyteller. I feel like for some of you, this guide energy has a lot of stories to tell. Okay, and maybe you have stories about an ancestor or a grandmother or something that is told within your family. We have ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. That's the storyteller. Yeah, I'm feeling this energy here, like this grandmother energy. And this is like a halo around her head. She was ascended. She was an ascended energy who incarnated into a lifetime of real trauma and loss and profound grief, and it has passed through the generations. I feel like no matter how hard she tried, this outside oppressive energy just could not be released, because it's almost like it's outside of her control. There was only so much she could do, and her focus has been to keep her family together, okay? And I feel like, yeah, it's pretty much stayed together, but it's still the family line. You, others in your family are carrying like this toxic trauma from this energy from the past. Child wounded here. Okay, awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children. Opens the learning paths of forgiveness. Okay, you guys, I feel like for you, this forgiveness is about yourself. Okay, you need to forgive yourself. There are some things that cannot be forgiven. Okay, you just can't get closure on them in a lifetime. And I feel like what your family experienced from the outside oppressor energy doesn't deserve forgiveness. Okay, forgiveness is not called for. The forgiveness here is within yourself, within your family, forgiving yourself for, I'm hearing like not moving sooner, forgiving yourself for not acting. I feel like some of you guys feel like there is something you could have done. No. You, like your ancestor, like this guide, like this energy, had oppressive energy around you. As a child, you could only do what you could do, all right? So don't blame yourself for not doing this or not doing that, okay? You did the best you could, and it's time for the child wounded to be healed, okay? It's time for you to allow the truth with the storyteller and the secrets, the truth to be released, Okay, bring it forward. All right, and we have Midas, Miser, light attributes. Entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold. Delight in sharing life's riches. Okay, this is what's coming for you guys. You have a Midas touch. All right, and money problems, manifestations, and things like that are all going to find a way to a path of serenity. All right, I feel like this is on the other side of this healing for you. Many of you guys are working on your healing, and the Dark Goddess wanted to bring forward this ancestor. So instead of passively working with the ancestor energy, you can work with it actively. Okay, you can engage this energy actively. All right, she is there for you, and in every way you can think of. All right, you can talk to her. Just start talking to this energy. If you feel drawn to this, just start talking to her. She will help you bring in the golden touch. Some of you guys need to do like a money plate by your ancestor. Do some kind of money ritual, or get a frog. Frogs can be money signs as well. For some of you guys, you're breaking a cycle of poverty within your family. And how you're going to break it is by healing your own inner wounded child. Okay? And again, if you want to work with this ancestor, start talking to him, saying, yes, please come in, because they won't come in unless you say it's okay. Okay, they're not going to force themselves upon you the way things were forced upon them and you. Okay, so it's by invitation only, but they're around you. They're in your energy right now, and all you have to do is say, yes, I would like you to come forward. Yes, please help me with the money. Please help me overcome these deep wounds that I've suffered. Please help me in the way that you can. This energy will watch over and protect you. Also will help you sharpen your intuition and your gifts, okay? This energy was highly psychic. This is like high priestess royalty energy within a tribe, okay? She was betrayed by her tribe, all right? She was one of the first groups of people brought to this world from their home against their will, and treated and suffered. She saw many of her... This is why her family was so important. She saw many of her loved ones pass on ships, and it traumatized her. Of course it traumatized her, but it changed her focus from not just surviving, but her family surviving, okay? And now she's coming forward to help you move out of survival mode into a mode of living life, embracing healing, embracing the beauty that you are. You are such a beautiful energy, just so incredibly beautiful and talented. And so all you got to do is invite her in, and she will talk to you. You may dream of her, and this could manifest in different ways for different people. Okay. All right, group 3, that's what I got for you. If this resonated, or if it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I send you peace, happiness, and healing on your journey. And I will see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys.